I thought I was so bad, wrong, ugly.
When I was young, I didn't have a role model to look up to.
You need to accept yourself the way you are.
If you got big size 12 feet like me, well, God, you're going to be spending a couple of $100 a pair of shoes.
When you come out as a lesbian, they go, you just need to be fucked right.
It's been 12 years, but the gays are back on the streets. It's the Pride Parade. Welcome to GayTalk Tonight's daily coverage of the Auckland Pride Festival. This is the Auckland Pride Parade. We knew the parade would stop traffic, and hours before it, Ponsonby Road was closed and some disruption was inevitable. On Crummer Road and Maidstone Streets, excitement was palpable as finishing touches were added to floats and participants limbered up.
They'll keep the excitement levels up.
A steady stream of onlookers poured into Ponsonby Road. The sun came out and a diverse range of talent entertained the growing crowds in the Gabba stand. Among the crowd was the glamorous Louisa Wall, one of our Rainbow MPs.
I'm so excited to be here. What a wonderful opportunity for us as a family to come together.
Enjoying the festivities was a special guest, the American ambassador.
Oh, it's always wonderful to bring a community together at the same time to celebrate itself, how it's different, how it contributes, how it's the same, how it fits into the broader society.
The city's mayor seemed to be having a great time and was an enthusiastic supporter of the parade.
The Pride Parade allows us the opportunity to really express that sense of love and appreciation for all of the people in the city and just embrace it, give them an opportunity to express it. And boy, they're going to express it.
He was joined by another of our Rainbow MPs.
I'm very excited about it because it's been a long time coming back, and I have to say it's really good to have an outing.
To kick things off, there was an official greeting and a public acknowledgement of two people who made the event possible.
I also want to give our most heartfelt thanks to the dynamic duo of Julian Cook and Jonathan Smith. Without whom none of this would have happened. Wow.
Then, after the official pulling apart of ribbons, the parade was on. First up was the Pride Parade lead float. Its theme was One Community and featured VIP guests David Hubner, the US Ambassador to New Zealand, and his partner, Members of Parliament, singer Marie Sheehan, and Mr Gay World 2012. Out in force were the city's bears, and riding in pride of place was the newly crowned Mr Urge Bear, Lucien Olivier. Support for our younger community members was evident, with both UniQ Auckland and Rainbow Youth making a colourful debut on the street. One very colourful and diverse float commemorated a bar that no longer exists in the city. The Rainbow communities are ably supported by a range of support organisations, and they were well represented, groups such as 0800 Outline and Hamilton Pride. And of course, the lesbian-operated Charlotte Museum proved they knew the meaning of pride. Adding a touch of craziness to the event were drag queens on segways, led by the lovely Tess Tickle, their float representing one of the stalwarts of the gay media. It wouldn't be a gay parade without some politics. The Green Party was there, as were some local politicians on bikes. Amnesty International proclaimed love is a human right. The Prime Minister wasn't there, but Labour was, and so was the leader of that party, David Shearer. Inevitably, given the marriage amendment is still before Parliament, the campaign for marriage equality was out in force. No gay parade will be possible without honouring those living with HIV and those who have died of AIDS. Body Positive had a small but poignant float. And a little later, the Pride Remembrance Float paid homage to all those we have lost to HIV, breast and prostate cancer, youth suicide and transgender violence. The music was provided by the gay and lesbian singers. Sports people were not ignored. Team Auckland Master Swimmers turned up, as did a group of gay wakeboarders and their boat. And wheeling along were some roller derby chicks. A touch of spice was added by the boys and girls from Queerlesque. For the first time ever, gay and lesbian members of the various New Zealand Defence Forces were given permission to march in a gay parade. They were never out of step and they received the loudest cheers as they paraded down the road. Of course, the marching boys were there and as popular as ever, led in by the new Mr. Gay New Zealand. And as always, they enjoyed flirting with the crowd. A strong safe sex message was part of the Get It On float, headed by the gorgeous Buckwheat, a timely reminder to everyone to love your condom. And coming up the rear of the parade was the irrepressible drag persona Miss Ribena, her family bar float filled with a range of diverse communities. And so, as the last group of paraders passed us by and Ribena's smiling face headed off into the suburbs, we could reflect on an amazing day in the history of Auckland City. A parade in the sunshine supported by its community and its City Council. We all give a big thank you to the organisers, the participants, the crowds and the volunteers. Well, there you have it, the 2013 Auckland Pride Parade. Thank you for watching.